Focus on Your Family is brought to you by Kinney Drugs.
Becoming a mother is something so many women dream of, and the pressure of that biological clock doesn't stop ticking even if you don't find Mr. Right. Tonight, we introduce you to a North Syracuse woman who wasn't going to let that stop her from becoming a mother, as we focus on your family here in Central New York.
One of these years when you're old enough to understand, I'll tell you the story of how you came to be you, and I'll tell you that I dreamed of you long before you came to be. I'll tell you about the quest to find Mr. Right, number 2864.
They are the words of a mother to her baby boy.
I'll tell you how they handed you to me, and I remember thanking God and telling you how much I loved you.
A love letter Nikki Bomasudo wrote to her son Samuel, recalling the first precious moments she held him.
You were breathing so slow and quiet, and I loved your tiny breath. It was like an angel whispering. Good job, bud.
4 years after he came into her life, the story of how he came to be still leaves her filled with emotion.
It was the hardest choice and the bravest thing I've ever done, but it's been the best gift, and I don't know how to have enough gratitude for I get to be a mom.
Go! Nikki's journey to motherhood began 6 years ago. You could say Sammy came into her life in an unconventional way. At 36, she found herself single and starting to feel the pressure of her biological clock ticking. But she always knew she was meant to be a mother.
Oh my gosh, Nikki! Awesome, how you been? Oh my God.
And she has this man to thank for making it happen.
I'm blessed. I'm so blessed
Aren't
because
we all
of you.
blessed in
Thank
so
you.
many ways? I'm the only guy that it's okay to say got your wife pregnant and I don't get shot. And so it really is amazing. I feel blessed and lucky every single day to be able to do this.
When Nikki started her journey to motherhood, she turned to this man, Dr. Robert Kiltz from CNY Fertility Center.
We're seeing so many women in the 30s and early 40s that haven't found Mr. Right, and now what do?
Dr. Kiltz says many women are so focused these days on their education and careers, and like Nikki, find themselves single, but don't want to give up on the dream of becoming a mom. So she started searching for Mr. Right and her perfect match through a sperm bank.
We got to pretend that we were going to make my perfect man, and that I wouldn't have to live with him. So that was great for me. My sister kept saying, maybe this is a really smart choice.
She eventually zeroed in on number 2864, the athletic, brown-haired, blue-eyed man who the sperm bank staff described as the boy next door.
His personality was charming, and he was very philanthropic, and they had a heart of gold, and that's what I wanted. I wanted my kid to have kindness and compassion. I know, I'm like, he's perfect. Where is he?
She didn't know his name, his age, or where he was from, but she knows he was a Virgo and a medical student who loved the outdoors. She even got to see a childhood photo and hear his voice. With her perfect man picked, she turned to Dr. Kiltz and the miracles of modern medicine to make her a mom. She underwent intrauterine insemination and will never forget the day it worked.
All of a sudden the line appeared, and I was like, oh my God, what did I just do? That was my initial thought, like, holy cow, this is happening. And I had a dog, and I looked at my dog and I said, we're going to have a baby. Hang on, bud, wait for mommy. Ready? I sat in church and this peace came over me, and I said, I'm going to be okay. We're going to have this baby, and I'm going to do this by myself.
She is so likable, adorable. Great job by Dr. Kiltz for making it work.
It's brought her dreams come true.
How do you explain this to her son? You know, one day you would guess that he's going to have some questions and say, you know, who's my dad?
Well, tonight at 11, we're going to find out. Also, if he ever wants to meet him, will he have the chance to do that? We're also going to show you how she is doing this all on her own, thanks to a little help from some very special people in her life.
Great choice. Still ahead tonight on NBC3.